Siguro mga around 10 years ago, sobrang limited ng mga 7-seaters na mapagpipilian dito sa Pilipinas. Pero ngayong 2024, mukhang na-recognize ng mga manufacturers na 7-seaters talaga ang isa sa mga mababentang segment dito sa bansa natin. Kaya dati, kung nahihirapan tayong mga Pinoy buyers na pagkasyahin ang budget sa pagbili ng 7-seater MPV na sasakyan, ngayong 2024 naman, nahihirapan tayo sa pagpili dahil sa sobrang daming options. Analysis paralysis ika nga. Kung ang popular Mitsubishi Expander merong Expander Cross, ang Toyota Avanza merong Veloz, ang Hyundai naman, nilabas naman nila recently ang kanilang top-of-the-line Stargazer X na crossover version or top-of-the-line version nga ng Stargazer para sa kanilang 7-seater budget MPV segment. Kung interesado ka, tara, samahan mo ako dito sa video na to and let's explore together kung ano ba ang X-Factor nitong Stargazer X. Before I go on, kung mahilig ka sa Philippine car news and reviews, I would appreciate it if you can consider giving a like on this video and subscribing to the channel. I post one video a week sharing my thoughts and opinions regarding Philippine cars. Maliit na bagay yan para sa inyo pero napakalaking tulong yan para lumago ang channel na to so that I may also know the interests of the Filipino consumer. Sa front profile netong Stargazer X, which will I refer to X moving forward para madaling bigkasin, makita natin yung futuristic theme and modern look ng Hyundai. Gone are the days na talaga para dito sa Korean manufacturer ang plain and common look. Meron tong LED lights all around, front parking sensors para matulungan ang driver sa pagpark, and syempre yung LED bar dito sa harap na ewan ko na lang kung hindi ka lingunin kapag nag-drive ka sa gabi. Kahit yung grills nito, kung ganito ang design ng masakyan 10 or even just 5 years ago, mapagkakamalang EV tong sasakyan na to. And behind those grills and under the hood ay meron siyang 1.5 liter gasoline powered engine paired to a CVT na tinatawag naman ng Hyundai na IVT or Intelligent Variable Transmission. Power figures are as follows: 113 horsepower and 144 Nm of torque na I think will be sobrang enough naman na neto para sa daily driving natin on city. Looking at the sides, meron tong 17-inch two-tone alloy wheels with disc brakes all around to give you the confidence na kakagat at kakapit ang mga preno nito. This is meant as a family car, so that knowledge is very good to know. Usually, X stands for crossovers, kaya meron din tong black plastic body claddings na I think pumagi naman, at least dito sa white paint. Ang ground clearance nito is 200mm, which parang nagiging standard na ng mga crossovers or MPVs ngayon. Higher is not always better, pero let's be honest, sa summer, challenging ang mga lubak ng mga kalsada natin. Then, pagdating naman sa tag-ulan, lubak na nakatago sa baha naman ang next challenge natin. Kaya I think para sa bansa natin, at least for a daily family car, higher is better. Meron din nga pala tong roof rails pero may nakasulat doon na do not apply load. So best to check with your agent kung readily pwede na ba itong lagyan ng roof rack. Here at the back, the futuristic and modern look continues. Not just because of the LED light bar, pero pati rin yung mga kanyang taillights. Nung unang beses akong nakita ng Stargazer habang naglalakad ako, mukha talaga siyang spaceship dahil sa white LED bar sa harap, then sa likod naman, red LED bar. Ewan ko na lang talaga kapag hindi ka pa nakita ng driver na nasa likod mo. Iba-iba rin ang kanyang parang quote-unquote textures dito sa likod. Mula sa taas na merong sporty looking spoiler with integrated third brake light, LED bar and tail lights, pating bumper niya halatang pinagtuunan ng effort. Usually kasi plain lang ang mga rear bumpers, pero dito may grill-like strips pa. And of course, dahil family car to, standard na ang rear parking sensors and rear camera to make it easier and safer to park while in reverse. Opening the rear, if you don't know na MPV to, akalain mong 5-seater lang to kasi folding flat ang kanyang third row seats, which is a great thing kasi mas maluwag, mas marami, and mas madali kang makapaglagay dito ng mga gamit. Even if you pull up the third row seats, I think enough pa rin ang space for some bags or luggages. Pero similar sa other 7-seaters sa Pilipinas, I really don't recommend na gamitin to for long drives kasi may kasikipan ang legroom. Or siguro kung gusto mong gamitin, best to seat kids or small adults dito sa third row seats to maximize the comfort. Mahirap mo po ng 2 hours or more kung masikip kasi ang upuan. Entering the rear seats, combination of plastic materials and soft paddings ang sidings niya na merong red stitching as accents. This is a budget segment pa rin kaya I think okay lang yung plastic materials. Total yung touch points naman na usually ginagamit such as elbow rest ay may soft padding. Pero yung red kasi usually means sporty or fast. And feeling ko, baka ko lang to, mas okay kung white or some other color ang ginamit. Kasi nga, ito ay meant to be a family car, so safe and comfortable ang better adjectives to use. And siguro ako lang to, white means safe and comfortable for me. Aside nga pala sa bottle holders on both sides of the doors, meron din tong cup holders sa magkabilang side ng pinto na I think mas okay na nandun yun kesa sa center armrest. Plus tray table sa likod ng front passenger seat na makita mo sa mga eroplano. I'm not sure kung bakit isa lang ang tray table, siguro for safety or comfort ng driver, pero mas maganda sana kung pati sa likod ng driver seat meron din. Pero wow, pwedeng mag-picnic sa loob. For modern amenities, of course, we all have the almighty aircon vents na kumukuha ng lamig sa harap and 2 charging ports na merong katabing packet para pwede mong iwan dun ang phone or small gadgets habang nag-charge tong mga to. Opening the driver's side door, una kong hinanap is yung cup holder. Halatang naaliw ako sa mga cup holder. Pero unfortunately, wala dito nun. Baka lang naman. What we do have is the standard controls for its power windows, door locks, and its power folding side mirrors. I'm very happy na standard na ang auto fold side mirrors ngayon. Kasi we still have cars na manual folding ang side mirrors. Parang first world problem na yung ganong problem pero trust me, if you experience auto-fold side mirrors, hahanapin mo na yon sa next vehicles mo. Almost everything you need in the modern year of 2024 comes in standard na dito sa X. You now have the electronic parking brake with auto-hold, which is very useful for stop-and-go traffic, 8-inch infotainment screen with wireless, yes, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, for the modern connectivity such as Waze or Google Maps, wireless charging pad for your modern phones, USB charging port for your not so expensive phone or gadget, 12-volt power outlet para sa dashcam or I call anti-kotong or budol device. Yung gear shifter or cambio nito looks futuristic as well. Parang lever ng mga eroplano, bagay sa spaceship-like design na nasa labas. But what I do like on these modern cars is not always the tech features. I said it several times na and I will say it again, this X is meant to be a family car. So safety is very important. Aside sa drivers and front passenger airbags, andyan din ang side and curtain airbags to keep all the occupants safe when the time comes na kailangan mo ng airbags. Ayaw natin papalabas yun pero just in case, nandyan sila. Of course, andyan na rin ang mga ABS with EBD, Hill Start Assist, ISOFIX, Stability Control, pero ang mukhang nagiging mainstream na rin is yung ADAS or Advanced Driver Assist Aids, which are the cruise control for our less stressful long drives, lane keep departure warning para i-alert ka kung umaalis ka na sa linya mo, and blind spot monitoring system para maging visible sa side mirrors mo kung meron or may paparating sa blind side mo. At the time of this video's release, ang Stargazer X is priced at 1,348,000 Philippine peso. That is 60,000 more compared sa premium variant ng Stargazer. And sa totoo lang, kung titignan mo lang to sa showroom, parang puro aesthetics lang ang makita mong difference. Pero in my opinion, worth it yung 60k na makuha mo dito sa X. Mechanically, yes, pareho sila. Pero andyan ang maliit or subtle changes na kapag pinagsama-sama mo, makes it worth your money. Additional 15mm of ground clearance can make your daily ride a good day or a bad one, lalo na kapag may sumabit sa ilalim. On that stop-and-go driving experience, malaking improvement ng electronic parking brake with auto hold. Sa exterior appearance naman, yung 1-inch bigger wheel size and blacked out roof napakalaking dagdag sa kapugian nito. And personally, para sa akin, naging deal breaker yung plain and boring na itsura ng infotainment screen dati kasi yun yung araw-araw mong makikita sa loob. Pero dito sa X, di hamak na mas maganda ang kanyang implementation. That's it for this video. Kung may gusto kayong idagdag, put them in the comment section down below. So this is Kai, your driver but not so sweet lover na nagsasabing, keep calm, drive safe, and stay awesome.